Hello techies! Hope you guys are doing well. A very warm welcome to my YouTube channel, High Tech Masterminds. I am Hitesh, your technical buddy in this journey. Here, we are preparing for System Admin job profile. In case if you have missed my previous videos in the playlist, I would encourage you to please do watch them first in order to understand the next. Alright, let's get started. Welcome to Linux, a journey beginners to advance. The first command is who am I, shows the user that I have logged in. Second is uptime, shows how long the system is been running. Third one is uname. It gives us the kernel name. Now you will say that why this name is different than our system name. This is just a kernel name. This is the network node name. We can see that name using uname -n. If we want to see what is the kernel release, then we use uname -r. If we want to understand what is the kernel version, then we use uname -v. If you want to see all the details in one shot, then we use with -a option, uname -a. It gives us the information in one command itself. The fourth command is date. Is the current date on that system, the time zone, year, like Monday, month, day. Then we use time command to understand how long it is taking. So if we use time and then specify uname -a, so it prints the output of uname -a to the very next line, and it will give us the detailed information about how long that command was running. So real is the clock time, how long it took. The user and system is user space, how long that command took to run into a user space, or if it was running in a kernel space, then how long it was taking in a kernel space itself. The next one is pwd, stands for present working directory. We are currently to /home/hitesh directory. Once any user logs in, it will immediately land into his or its home directory. Then we'll create another directory inside Hitesh, which is mkdir test1. Then we'll change inside the directory cd test1. Then we'll touch a file inside the directory, touch test2. We'll try to see what are the contents of test2, cat test2. Nothing is there. As I said earlier, it just creates empty file. Then we'll create another file with name test3 using vi. I'll press I to insert mode. Then I'll write something. I have created this file using vi. Then we'll press escape :wq to save and exit from the file. Then again we'll check the content of that file. Then cat test3. The example of vim is test4. Again I have, press I to get into inserted mode. Then you can write anything. I'm typing I have created this file using vim. They both are the same. Then we can run echo command, echo in double quotes, I am just echoing. So it will directly print whatever I have wrote inside those double quotes. It will print to the next line. Next one is ls. How many files are there inside test1 directories will be printed with ls. We can use ls-l to do a long listing. It will give us the file permission, owner, group details, the file size, when it was created, and the file name. Now if you closely watch this file is already there, or even this one. If I touch it again, touch test3, you can see this is changed. The timestamp of that file is changed. That's what I was saying here. In touch, it can change file timestamp. Now after ls, we are on file. So if I do file test4, it will give us the type of that file what we have created. It is ASCII text. Similarly, if I do file to /dev/dm0, this is just a block device, so it's a block spatial device. In /dev, if you do ls-l/dev, you will see there are multiple files like this. So every file has its own type. C stands for character device, D stands for directory, B stands for block device, and this information that you can get it with the help of file command. So now I don't know this file, right? It is a C. Okay, we'll get a special one, this one. It also has a different color. So now it says S. It is not C, D, B or L. So what we'll do file to /dev/log, and it will tell you what that log file is. It is a socket. Socket means it is a bidirectional FIFO file, which means that it gets and sends and receives the traffic from both the ends. Alright, enough for file. Now I'll go to grep. Grep is used to print the pattern. I'll do ls-l to /dev again, and we'll grep for tty. So wherever this tty is coming, it will just search and print it on the output. That's what the grep does. I don't want this long output. I just want the exact 9897 tty. So what I can do is I can use egrep tty7 pipe tty8 pipe tty9. If I do like that, it will just give me whatever is available. So I made a spelling mistake over here. I'll just correct it, tty, and I'll get 789. That's what egrep and grep for. Next one is PS. If you run just PS, it will give you the running processes with that terminal. If you want to get more detailed output, then you run it with PS AUX. It gives you all the processes running. A stands for all, U for users, X for running. Gives you the more information about user, what user it is running with, PID, CPU, memory information, virtual memory, physical memory, then on what terminal it is running, what is the state of that process, start time, and the command. Then we'll see it is just a snapshot. So it is just showing you one snapshot. Next time if you run it, some processes might have died, some processes might have completed their execution, and they may have gone from this table. So it doesn't keep on repeating it. It will give you the snapshot of currently running process. That's it. Now if you want to get the details of currently running processes, continuously updating that, you will have to run it with top. Top will give you all the running processes which are currently running. It will dynamically update the commands which are running, and it will come at the top. You can sort it out as well. We'll create another video for top in detail, like how you can sort it, what else you can get out of top. This is a very powerful tool in system admin's life to understand the server performance. So for now, enough for top. We'll press Q to quit from the top, or you can also use Control C. Then we can see what is FG, BG. FG stands for foreground, BG stands for background. If we want to move processes in between, then we can run FG and BG. So I'll run the top again. This is currently running. That's the only command that is coming in my mind, like to give you the example on FG and BG. If you press Ctrl Z, it will go to background. Now if you do BG, it will keep on running on background. But if you want to bring this process again to the front, then you will have to run FG. This will give us the exact output again and bring the top to the foreground. If you want to stop, press Q. If you want to start top directly from background, then you will have to run top and ampersand. If you want to run or understand what are the active jobs, this is called as an active job. So you can run jobs. You will see the top is running and it is currently in stop state. Then if you want to bring it on, you cannot do it for top because it has a bug in Linux right now. If you do it FG, it will tell that the race happened for terminal and it couldn't set the terminal, that's why it killed the process. So now if you do jobs, you won't find it. Disown. So I ran top again, I brought it to background, I'll see jobs, it is running. If I do disown, then it will say that warning, deleting the stop job with process1 group this. If you do jobs again, you won't find it. But if you do ps grep top, it is there with that terminal. So ps-ef grep-i top, and see it is there. It is still running, but not on this terminal. That's what disown does. So we are done with jobs as well. Next we'll see df. If you just run df, it will show you the mounted file systems, the file system usage, what is the available size, how much it is used in percentage, the block device or character device, the block device only, not character device, the block device on which the file system is mounted. We'll discuss what are the type of devices that we have in next videos. For now, you just remember this is a block device and it is mounted on /boot. See CentOS root, this is a LVM device which is mounted on /. Then if you want to make it more human readable, then you can use df-h. It will give you the size in GB format. You can also use df-m for MB, df-k for KB. The next command is du. It will show you the size of that current working directory. If you use du-k, it will give you the current working directories in size in KB. If you do du-sh, it will show you in human readable format. Then if you want to list out all the files, du-sh, and then you put star, it will give you all the files with their. This is another tool which you can use to find out what is consuming more space on your file system. Now we'll run locate test2. So now you can see the test2 is there in this directory and it is there in this directory as well. Currently we are setting in this directory. So this test2 is not yet updated inside this directory. So what we'll do update db. Okay, sorry, we are not root. So we'll have to be root to update the db. Okay, we'll run update db at last after we run su. So next command is find. If we run find, then put a / and then put a name -name. I want to find test2 file. It doesn't go through the update db, but it will search through the multiple files and directories and then give us the results. So I was expecting these 3 results in locate command, but this is not there. Unless we update the db, it is not there. Then where is. So we have run so many commands. We can take any example like pwd. So I'll say where is pwd. Then it gives us the path from where it can run. This is the path. If we do ls-l to that path, you will see the permissions of that file. These are the permissions, who owns it, then when was it created, what is the size of that binary, like file. This is a binary, this is the executable binary. All these informations can be found with where is. Now we'll do sudo, and I want to run a command that only root can run. So we'll do update db, sudo update db. It will ask us the password and it updated the db. So now if I do locate to test2, I'll see 3 outputs. One is here, another one is here, and the third one is here. So that's what the sudo does. Whatever Hitesh cannot run, update db, I cannot run. But if I do it with sudo update db, I can run. Then we can switch the user, su-root. If I do password, I will give password. Now I can log in with root directly, just we have to use switch user. And if I do pwd, I'm in root's home folder, home directory. That means that the profile for root is executed. So whenever we are providing hyphen, it executes the profile inside while logging in. if I do exit from here and I do su root, you can notice the prompt is changed but the directory is not. So in su root, it doesn't execute the profile like bash profile or the etc profile for that user. It will still be there where you were working, and with hyphen it executes the profile. Su is done. Now we'll use lsof command to list the open files. These are the open files in the system, currently open files in the system. This is pretty much used when some file was open and it was deleted. So we'll do one thing. We'll create a duplicate session for Hitesh. I'll open up a file vi test2 and I have kept this file open. So I wrote this information in the file cat test2. It is there and I'm removing this file forcefully. It will remove the file, okay, even though the file is open. Okay, now if I do lsof and grep for, I can see it will say the files which have been deleted like this. The files are there in the memory but they are deleted. It is in use but deleted. If you want to get rid of that, then you'll have to restart the process. The process IDs are mentioned over here. Then after lsof we have rm, which we already did. So rm test2 works, but if we do cd dot and go one step back, we are in Hitesh now, and if I do rm test1, it wouldn't remove the directory because it is non-empty directory. Even if I try rmdir test1, this is not empty directory. To remove that directory, I'll have to run it with rm-f test1. Oh, sorry, rm-rf. rm-rf. R stands for recursive, and then we do test1. It will remove the directory along with the contents which are there inside the directory. Now I want to list the IPs which are plumbed on this system. So I'll use IP A. It will show us this is the IP that we have used to log into the system. This is the loopback address. For now you can ignore this one. This is just a virtual interface that has been created by Oracle VirtualBox. Same information can be found in ifconfig -a. See this information: ENS03S3, ENS0S3. The IP information is there, hardware address is there. This is the hardware address. Received packets, errors on received packets, transmitted packets, errors on transmitted packets. That's how you can understand the output of ifconfig. This is pretty much for this video. I know it has been a long video, but I'm really sorry. I have to cover these many commands as soon as possible. Then we'll jump on to the next video. Thank you for watching. Have a great day. Bye.